So we're kicking off Pittsburgh Fashion Week today, September 21st, with a welcome from Mayor Peduto, which was so excellent to have his support in all of this, John.
Let me tell you something. There wouldn't be a fashion alliance. There wouldn't be a summit. There wouldn't be Fashion Week to the level it is without the mayor. He's been a partner. We're going to kick off the evening with a tutorial from a designer named Brian David. And he's going to show, his tutorial will be about how to put different types of zippers into your clothing.
Oh, cool.
And that's going to be interesting because, believe it or not, you know, a lot of designers either don't know how to sew or not great sewers. So this will be a learning experience for those that have an interest in sewing or designing or whatever. And so we're looking forward to that. And then we have, this is what I was saying about the dance videos. We had a submission come in from St. Louis, Missouri, from a dance troupe a dance company called Leverage Dance. And this is just a tremendous video. I love it so much that I'm looking forward, and I think everybody out there will look forward to seeing it. And we're also going to have Baltimore Fashion Week do a presentation, and they're going to have a discussion. And then at the end of the evening, a gentleman named TJ Harris. A lot of Pittsburghers know who that is. You know TJ.
Of course.
TJ did a tattoo fashion show for us in 2019, and then he made a movie out of it. So tonight we're going to air the movie.
That is super cool.
That is cool.
That is going to be very, very great. You know,
he's such a talented individual.
Yeah, absolutely. But the idea of like the body being art as well and that being a part of fashion, that was such a unique concept. I remember seeing all the photos from that. So to be able to see this as a video is going to be really interesting. Yeah. Now, I know that we get to be together, which is great, John, but we are keeping our safe social distance while we're in this pandemic. And instead of this event just disappearing like so many others this year, I mean, I keep hearing Pittsburgh Fashion Week, Pittsburgh Fashion Week. There's so much going on. Can you please fill us in? How did this get so big, especially during a global pandemic?
Pittsburgh has a really great fashion community. Unfortunately, you had all these little pockets, and it was almost like a feudal territorial system. And we came in and said, please, no more of that. We'll be stronger and better if we all work together. And it's not easy, Gina, changing a mindset. It's about the great designers, the great models, the great people that are involved in fashion. And I think that formula seems to be working. I walk down the street, even in the time of pandemic, and all I'm hearing is, oh, John, we're so excited. When's Pittsburgh Fashion? I can't wait to see it. I can't wait. Emails, text messages. It's amazing.
What I've been so impressed with is that now there's this interconnectedness between cities. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Sure. You know, we have a core committee. There's 12 plus my staff. There 3 of my staff, myself and 2 others. And during our core committee meeting, we said we were going to reach out to other fashion cities. But we could only, first year, we said we're going to reach out to we're going to take the first 5 on a first come, first served basis. And we would work with them, and we reached out, and we wound up getting like 12 people responding, 12 cities responding. But we can only promise 5 airtime, because that's what we had figured in. So we wound up going with 6 because Colorado wanted both Boulder and Denver. We have Baltimore, Nashville, Columbus, and Indianapolis. And what's happened is we're learning from each other. And, you know, we talk, we converse, and, oh, this person has a great idea, and wow, I didn't know that, and vice versa. It also enables the designers, the models, the musicians to get their wares out in 6 plus us 7 different markets.
That's incredible.
Yes, and we also had people like Philadelphia, St. Louis, Fashion Weeks, Washington, Portland, that all wanted to be a part of this, which they will be next year. So when this is over, we've all gotten together and we're going to create a national alliance organization.
Love it.
That will all be part of something where we'll share ideas, we'll work together, and we're announcing it now, I guess.
You hear it here first. That's amazing.
I let it slip again. I'm sorry.
No, that's great. No, that's really, it's because it's naturally and organically happening. I mean, and so much of this, so in many ways, we didn't expect to be in this kind of situation. We expected the runway shows. We wanted that in so many ways. But, being that we are where we are right now, we're sitting in the Center for Media Innovation at Point Park University, and now this amazing partnership that's allowing this event to take a whole new digital capacity, because it's more than just the runway shows, and now there's Artist Alley and a film festival and so many other things. Before I even get into Artist Alley, you're right. We couldn't have done this without CMI, the Center for Media Innovation, and Point Park University. We really work well together. They are so professional, so talented, so accommodating. I'm the face, so everybody thinks it's me. It's not. It's my such a talented team. And what happened was we said, let's try to experiment this year. This is the time. So we decided we weren't going to do a runway show because we put safety first. And one of our core committee members, who's a great designer named Jim Halk, goes by the professional name James Halk. He came up with the Pittsburgh Fashion Week Film Festival. That wasn't me, that was Jim, that was the core committee. And we said, you know what, let's make it, if it works successfully, a standalone for coming years. So we thought, once again, we started so late with this that we would get 4 or 5 submissions. Got 42. Oh my goodness.
So now we turned around and we had to choose. So we made some decisions. And we're coming out with the first awards, the Kramer, it's going to be called, and it's going to be for best dance video, best film, best musical performance. So there's a lot of things that are going into this. Artist Alley, you mentioned. Mm-hmm. It's a TV magazine style show where we're doing segments not just about fashion. James Simon is a sculptor on Liberty Avenue that you see out front.
Yeah, I was very lucky to get to chat with him. That was one of my segments. That was such an amazing, I love this concept of being able to really unlock just a behind the scenes look at what the artists' lives are like, and what, just, they were so accommodating to really open up the studio, and we were able to take a tour. And so that's going to be a part of this week's festivities, and so much more of these different segments. You mentioned dance videos, there's going to be music, as well as the creative films. Right.
Where do you see, I know you interviewed the Velasquez sisters. How talented are they? They not only did an Artist Alley, they submitted a video where Marla Velasquez is a filmmaker. And because of social distancing, she had her sister, Lana Velasquez, who's a top model in the city, play 5 roles.
I love that.
I do too. It was like, oh my God, she's an actress. She's great. I played 5 different roles.
And so creative to take this moment and again, just be like, find a way to make it happen anyways. And the sisters, they just have such a dynamic force together. It was really great talking with them.
They are. They're so talented and they're so polite. They're just so nice. I love working with everybody. It's been a joy. So yeah, so we're trying a few different things, and we think that we're experimenting. We think it's going to work. We have a lot of content. I'm going to tell you what's going to be the hit of the show, though. In my opinion, by the way, I'm never right. So, but here's the thing: the dance videos. The dance videos blew me away. I think next year we're going to put more of an emphasis, whether it's live, which we hope the pandemic's in the rearview mirror, or if it's not and we're digital again, there'll be a larger emphasis on dance.
Love that.
I mean, oh my God, they were great. Funny story. When Christina Pacifico is our marketing director. She's more than that, but that's her title. And she said to me, "Did you see the dance videos?" And I was like, "No, I'm going to watch them tonight." And I said, "Why? What do you think?" She went, "I'm not going to say anything. You watch them." And it was smart because she didn't build up my expectation. And I was like, the first one I seen, I was like, this is going to win the Kramer. And then the second one I seen was like, oh, I don't know now. Well, guess what? There was about 5 or 6 of them that were like we got to submit them all. We got to accept them all because one was better than the other. And guess what? There's one called PAL. It's about a gentleman who teaches dance here. I thought that was so cool.
I love that.
It was very similar to one of our artist Allie's, where they did a profile on him and he was cooking in his apartment. It was great. It was great. So
if you want to watch these videos, participate in the event, we want people to go to the website, correct? And follow along on social media?
PGHFW.com.
Great. Well, here we go. We're going to have an amazing week here at Pittsburgh Fashion Week 2020, and we hope that you'll tune in every day for exciting digital content at PGHFW.com.